what's up, fantasy people? This is Tyler, Big Turd Ward, and Banjo, the dog, coming at you live from my garage. And this is the Fantasy Footballin' Show. Today's episode, Mock Draft Mondays, man. So, we're going to go over some value picks that I am targeting. Just 3 of them. And we're going to go in order of ADP. So, let's kick it off with the buffness himself, Buffmaster DK. DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf right now, he's going, mid-4th to the 4-5 turn. I thought he was going too late anyways before they drafted Njigba, and now they drafted Njigba, and he's going even later than this. So DK's only 25 years old. He had 90 receptions last year. That was 12th in the league. 141 targets. That was 10th in the league. He's like, 6'4", super fast, huge. He should be like a really good red zone target. Well, dude, he only had 6 touchdowns last season. That was 24th in the NFL. So, as far as like touchdown regression or progression or whatever you want to call it, he's going to get more touchdowns than 6. I would bet this season. So, and Njigba's going to be eating up a lot of those small the inside targets, man. Like he's going to be in the slot. That's all he played was slot. So, I like DK this year, and we're going to talk about these value picks because we're going to talk about similar positions going, before and after this player. So for DK, it is, T. Higgins going above him, T. Higgins 2 years ago was amazing. Last year, not so much. He's like a number 2 wide receiver on his team, but he can be a number 1 sometimes. He's inconsistent, and he is injury prone. DK Metcalf is not injury prone, and he is a little bit inconsistent, but he gets his targets, man, regardless. So at least he's getting targeted, whereas T. Higgins is not. Deebo Samuel going after DK Metcalf right now, same exact scenario, inconsistent and injury prone. So between those 3 players, man, like DK has yet to see his best year, whereas Deebo saw his best year. So I really like DK Metcalf as a value pick to target. So anyways, number 2. Oh yeah, can't do that one. Got to flip the page. Amari Cooper, man. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. If you watch that show, it was pretty cool when I was growing up. TGIF with my parents. Anyways, 9 touchdowns Amari Cooper had last year. A lot of them were from Brisket, but he had some good games with Deshaun Watson. And according to PFF, Deshaun Watson is still a really good quarterback. And we know that Amari Cooper's game suits Deshaun Watson's game. That's all we heard when the trade happened and everything like that. It's going to be all Amari Cooper. And I really do like Donovan Peoples-Jones, but this is a number 1 wide receiver, and he's going in the middle of the 5th round, sometimes the 4-5 turn, but still, dude, like Amari Cooper, he was like, dude, he made what's his name? Dak Prescott amazing, and now he gets an actual really good quarterback anyways, even though I hate him. I'm talking about Deshaun Watson. So there is nothing but upside for Amari Cooper. He had 132 targets last year. That was 16th. That's still a lot of targets. And he had 5 100-plus yard receiving games. So that's pretty good. The players going before and after him. Before him is Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's getting old, man. Like, here we go. Amari Cooper's 29. I think, Keenan Allen's got to be like 35 years old. He looks like he's 45 or 55, but I'm pretty sure he's that old. His hamstrings are 95. Accumulative age, if you count the surgeries and the pops. His hamstrings are already called pops, if you know what I mean. And then Godwin, same thing, injury prone. He's kind of getting old too. He's got Baker Mayfield as quarterback, dude. No thank you. So as far as a good value, you get a number 1 quarterback or wide receiver who's better than these 2 going before and after him in the 5th round. So that's amazing to me, really. I would love to have Amari Cooper on my team. Lastly, the gambler himself. I'm trying to think of who that one. Some say to walk away. Kenny Rogers or something like that. Anyways, Calvin Ridley, 10-plus targets in the last 4 games he played. And then he got, suspended. Just for playing some, DraftKings or whatever the hell he was doing. 143 targets the last full season, which was 7th in the league. And he almost had 1,400 yards on that, which was like, top 3 in the league. He can dominate. Calvin Ridley can dominate. He is going in the top of the 6th round right now. This is all 10-team ESPN PPR. I should have mentioned that in the beginning, but hey, man, I'm trying to make this fast for you guys. Also, let's see who he's going to go over. But yeah, dude, Calvin Ridley, Doug Peterson, and Trevor Lawrence. One of the best, we're going to talk about this, but one of the best stacks you could possibly do would be Calvin Ridley and Trevor Lawrence. The upside is just ridiculous, both of those players. So who's going before him? It's Christian Watson. I like Jordan Love. We're from the same hometown, man. Bako boy. But yeah, dude, I'm not going to be gambling. I'm not going to be taking Christian Watson early. I wouldn't take Christian Watson before Calvin Ridley this season whatsoever. Just because, dude, Jordan Love is going to be okay. But Christian Watson, he was kind of inconsistent even with Aaron Rodgers. And yeah, he gets a second-year bump, because that's when the wide receivers make their biggest fantasy jump is from the going into their second year or after the second year. First or second year, that's the biggest jump. Sorry, guys, I was on the lake all day today. I'm super tired. Anyways, yeah, so I'd much rather have him over Christian Watson. Christian Watson's going right before him. And then Deontay Johnson, who I really like for PPR, but we're talking upside here. Like, Christian Watson has upside, but he's so inconsistent. Dude, Calvin Ridley has that ceiling and a hyper-targeted wide receiver. So until I see Christian Watson be like hyper-targeted, I'm not going to believe it. Give me somebody that has been hyper-targeted before. I'm all about those targets, man. Anyways, if you like this show, we're going to be doing this probably sleepers next week. So that's going to be, deep stuff. People that probably on the last round, that kind of thing. And then, so on and so on. I might not be able to do it in 2 weeks because I'm going to go up to Jason's house. We're going to do a show together. Hey, and if you like this, please, man, just please give us a thumbs up and like us. Please subscribe, please. It helps so much. Like, it helps so much. One like will get you so many more views to other people. Like, this is ridiculous. I feel so bad for not liking videos before this. Anyways, thank you so much. This is Big Turd Ward, and I appreciate you.